it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today I have another in my ink series, and we are looking at Versamark. Versamark is a watermark stamp pad. It's very gloopy. It's clear. As ever, we sell not just the stamp pad but the refill, and my mantra it will be, when you get your ink, get your refill, so that when you run out, you've got your refill. So what does it say on the back? Stamp image on paper. Watermark creates translucent images, excellent for background designs. For best results, use uncoated paper for a watermark effect. Use any coloured paper for background design. Clean stamp before and after with stamp cleaner. Recommend testing before writing on dried watermark image. Child safe and acid free. So there we go. As I say, it's clear. They do get a little dingy over the years, particularly if you haven't cleaned your stamp before you used it. So the main thing that it was, what it was originally sold for was the fact that it does this watermarking. So it's a very squishy foam. I don't know if you can see that is very squishy, but it is a very squishy foam. So you can push quite nicely into it and then stamp onto your coloured cardstock. This is Pacific Point, and you get, I don't know if you can see, I think you can, a watermark effect. So that's what it was originally made for. But grab yourself an embossing buddy, and when you're buying your Versamark, get your re-inker and your embossing buddy, because you'll need it. And if we do a bit of embossing buddy over our Pacific Point and ink up our star again, and this is as before, it's from the Illuminated Christmas stamp set. Hold that down, get your embossing powder ready to go. It does dry eventually, the ink, so it's worth, doing this reasonably quickly. So emboss, or stamp rather, dabble your embossing powder over the top. Now, if you do find you've got any little bits that have picked up that aren't on the stamped image, you can take a dry brush at this point, and I would recommend one with a reasonably stiff but not bristle, not what I would call a child's paintbrush type, but you want it reasonably stiff so that you can just brush it away. Then if you're me, grab your trusty cheese board, and I'll just pop it under there, and your heat tool, which you need to heat before you do this. And as if by magic, we have a lovely shiny, let me move this around so I don't have to keep hooking and unhooking, because I'll be using that again. We have a lovely shiny finish. Now you can heat emboss on anything pretty much, so you can do, Whisper White. You can do watercolour. I wouldn't recommend it. Only because it's got a texture, so to get the embossing powder not hitting in the dips. Shimmer White's really good for heat embossing, but having seen heat emboss once, you probably don't need to see it again. Other than to say, you can also, if you're gentle, heat emboss on foil. So if we ink up again, so this is another ink that you can use on a slick surface. The thing you have to be careful about is whether or not the surface that you are embossing will take the heat. And window paper, window sheet, I'm not 100% convinced. I will grab a piece. I've got a small scrap here that we can play with. So I've got a small piece of window sheet, and we'll try adding heat to it. Right, this is a slick surface. This is copper. In fact, let's be sensible. Gently add your embossing buddy. Don't scrub, because you will end up scratching your foil. Do be aware you're going onto a slick surface, so you could squish it. And then, as before, grab your image, pop it into or dabble over your embossing powder. Now, it will have a tendency, because it is a slick surface, to be attracted to that slick surface. It's what's the word I'm looking for? Static. So it is a difficult one. So do just be aware of that. I think what's on there is mostly embossing buddy. So we will keep our fingers crossed that that is the case. And then gently, and I do mean gently, apply heat. And the problem with gently is you need heat in order to melt the embossing powder. It does go quickly because it's reflecting back off the foil, but don't go mad. So that is that embossed. I'll wait for it to properly dry. So in the meantime, let us grab our window sheet and see what happens. Because, you know, I've never actually applied heat to window sheets, so let's see. Will it? No. No is the answer to that. So we'll not try that, because that is that's the result of that. We'll not do window sheet and heat. It's not a good look. However, this should now be dry, so I can now wipe off the embossing buddy, and we've got a nice embossed image on our foil. So there we are, that is Versamark. Cleaning's really easy. You just use your Stampin' Scrub. Probably wouldn't use it on the chamois, only because I don't think I want glycerin, which is really what the Versamark has in it. I don't think I'd want the glycerin on my chamois, but I think that's a personal choice. So yeah, that's sort of the three things, well, two things on two different surfaces. So we've got embossing on foil, because you can use it on a slick surface, embossing on an ordinary card, and just watermark on a card. So that's Versamark for you. Hope you found that interesting, and if you've got any questions, as ever, please leave a comment, contact me by email, whatever suits you. If you don't already subscribe, it's the bottom right hand corner just here. I'm hoping to hit 5,000 subscribers by my birthday on the 1st of November. It would just be a lovely birthday present to myself, in a way, from 5,000 people. So if you don't already subscribe, that would be nice just there. Thank you very much indeed for watching me. If you need any of these products, there's a link to my online store immediately below in the description bar and over on my blog. I'll have some more information on my blog about using Versamark ink, and obviously with the previous videos that I've done on ink, you can have a look at the blog posts for those as well. Just you can do a search on my blog to find the different inks. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.